What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha guy, and I'm back with another video. This is gonna be the video y'all all been waiting on. Who should join Azteca Underground? First, I do want to tell y'all that. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna say this first. I'm gonna beat the system like everybody else. Hit like and Monster Lucha slam that like and subscribe button, all right? And please tell other Lucha Underground fans about my channel. There's a lot of people I still see in other videos, old videos of Lucha Underground. Man, I miss Lucha Underground 2014 to 2018. Oh, I miss Lucha Underground. I wish it would have said. Tell them Azteca Underground is going to be MLW basically spinning off or rebooting Lucha Underground. More of a spin-off. Just tell them about it, all right? Tell them, send them to my channel, but just, they don't even got to explain it. Send them to my channel and just tell them to check out my videos, all right? And they'll learn here what Azteca Underground is. But MLW does this draft, and then there's this guy named I don't even probably know how to pronounce this, but Ares. I'll just call him Ares. Yeah, he's a luchador from AAA. He's young. He's 29. He's been drafted to Azteca Underground, so he will be obviously official. And then I want to say this now. Heroes of Lucha Libre might have been a crap promotion. I was not at all a fan of Heroes of Lucha Libre. I know a lot of y'all out there wasn't. But who said that they couldn't get in on the fun? I mean, what it says down there is, you've never seen Lucha Libre like this before? No. This was just like a freaking bootleg version of what Lucha Underground was. This was like any show. Like if Lucha Underground was like Power Rangers, this would be something done like Beetleborgs or some mess. Alright, this was just a bad parody of what Lucha Underground is. I mean, I don't even want them coming in as these characters. They could just use these luchadors or wrestlers or whatever and give them like a whole new mask. Make them their own like Aztec tribe characters. But I think the talent definitely could be useful, because I always see people of Lucha Underground's coming back. Where they're getting the talent from? It's every single wrestler in the world at NXT or AEW. And from my understanding, McMahon just fired 10 people last night. Are you people on freaking drugs? Is every single wrestler in the world, is every single luchador in the world is in NXT or AEW? I mean, come on. I know some people might just want to be an asshole about it, but come on. Use your freaking brain. Every single talent out there is down in NXT, WWE, and everybody's down in AEW. There's still tons of talent that's in like AAA. Tons of luchadors you obviously know they're going to get from there, like Ares. But like I said, Heroes of Lucha Libre might have been garbage, but it doesn't mean the luchadors can't come in on the fun. Now, I'm going to look at this picture here, and I'm going to go character by character. Dario Cueto, he's already a part of Azteca Underground as Dario Cueto, the Luis Fernandez Gil guy, he's obviously already a part of it as, Caesar Doran, alright? He's already going to be a part of it. And then you got Conan. He is part of MLW, alright? Phoenix, I really wish they could use him, but then they might not need Phoenix, but if they do, he might be available for a few tapings. And if they get a hold of him at Pentagon, do not use them as that Lucha Bros bullcrap, alright? Do not use the Lucha Bros garbage on Azteca Underground. Like, you keep them as the Lucha Underground characters like they do in Mil Mortes. Please, we don't need the Lucha Bros crap there. They've been doing it everywhere. TNA. Then when they were on MLW, they were Lucha Bros Impact. And now in AEW, enough for the Lucha Bros shit. Get them back to where they were at, alright? Make them be their own guy. But then again, like I said, they could probably use Laredo Kid in the spot that Phoenix was at. Or they have a lot of new luchadors that look like Ray Phoenix anyway. Prince Puma, Ricochet, he's in WWE. I'm shocked he ain't released. He actually has a match, I guess, at Money in the Bank. Johnny Mundo, he's back in the WWE, and this even kills his chances of returning, because I guess he got killed off in Season 4 when Taya slammed his ass on the ground. And now she's in NXT as Frankie Monet. Sexy star, yeah, she's been blackballed off the industry. Vampiro, I will say they could use new announcers. I would even use Famous B and maybe somebody else to announce. Vampiro sounded like he didn't care for Lucha Underground. He was the main one telling everybody that the show was dead and gone. So if you don't want to be back, then I won't even ask him. If they want him back, they could. I don't got nothing against them, but whatever. Matt Striker, he's with TNA, so yeah, they're probably going to need new announcers. Famous B was announcing on Heroes of Lucha Libre, so I would use him, and I would even use somebody else to announce. I would even use Chavo, but I'll get to him when his time is coming up. Melissa Santos, her and Kate, she ain't really a part of wrestling. I actually spoke to her about this, honestly. She wasn't even aware that MLW was trying to reboot Lucha Underground as Azteca Underground. Maybe she could come in, maybe they could use Cage if they ask Tony Khan and Cody to get a hold of Phoenix and Pickers. They're gonna have to definitely get Pentagon. I'll get to him when his time comes. But I mean, yeah, I would love Melissa Santos to come back to announce. Chavo Guerrero, I would use him and Famous B as announcers. I mean, plus he could help out because a lot of people are scared that MLW might actually fuck this up and they don't know a lot about Lucha Libre history. The last name Guerrero says enough about Lucha Libre. And they could even bring back Chao Guerrero, Eddie's daughter. She was announcing the Aztec, was it Ultima Lucha 4. Melissa left after the match with Phoenix and Dragon Azteca. There was a girl out there, a young chick. Yeah, that's Chavo's niece, Eddie's daughter. Rest in peace, Eddie. But yeah, I will use Chavo and Famous B as announcers. Mil Mortez, I don't need to say more because he's actually a part of Azteca Underground as his Lucha Underground self. A lot of people are wondering, is this connected to Lucha Underground? Well, the answer is there. He's still his Lucha Underground character. Katrina was actually teased on a website, and I have to do a separate video about that later on. Maybe more as time comes, maybe sometime next month. In July, I might do a separate video about what's going on with Katrina. She's actually announced for some new show that's not even wrestling related. From what I heard, she's trying to act, which is probably why you didn't ever see her appear on TNA or nowhere else or AEW. But she's not following around Mil Mortez. But I'll get into Katrina another time. Drago, I actually thought him and Edo Star was gonna come in. I actually thought they were gonna come in on MLW, part of the Lucha Underground crossover, because they actually mentioned Edo Star on the website. They actually thanked him for something. So I will expect Drago and Edo Star to show up. And last, I'm actually gonna get into this now and make a big scene, because if there's anybody from Lucha Underground that needs to be a part of this, it's Pentagon. He is my favorite luchador still, even though Dragon Lee beat him for Luchador of the Year the last couple years. They don't even have to use him for a whole bunch of set of tapings. They could just pay even Tony Khan or Cody, or Tony Khan don't even need no more money. But just ask them for even just use Pentagon for even one set of tapings. You don't need a whole season based on Pentagon as the main draw. They definitely use him for the finale, for a mid-season show, and even the shows towards the end. I think early on they could build up new luchadors, but towards the end, you want to get buzz towards the end as time go on, bring in Pentagon. And bring him in as Pentagon Dark. Big Rick doesn't wrestle anymore. Sons of Havoc bring him in because when I think about the original cast, he's one guy who never even had a title match. Think about it, because when I thought about Lucha Underground Season 5, I always thought about Sons of Havoc getting his own run at the title. So yeah, Sons of Havoc, I think his time needs to come in Azteca Underground. And he's not in AEW or NXT. Same with Dante Fox, who's not a part of this. Dante Fox and Sons of Havoc, definitely bring them both in. Eva Lise, I understand she got into it with Cobra Moon over there in AEW. She's on her last straw in wrestling. This whatever with Eva Lise. I don't like her, hate her. I asked y'all down below, should Eva Lise even come back? I mean, this is her last straw. If it ain't Azteca Underground, I guess she's going to be on the indie scene for the rest of her career. WWE didn't want her. She had 2 trials for WWE, a trial for NXT. They didn't want her. She filed a lawsuit on Lucha Underground and El Rey. She went to AEW and flopped there in less than a year. This is it. Azteca Underground's her last trial. Otherwise, she's done with wrestling. And Blue Demon Jr., he's done with wrestling, I assume. I know his dad's a Lucha Libre legend. They could bring him in, but I don't know what he's going to do. The guy got to be damn near 60. So this is it. If there's anybody else that you guys want a part of Azteca Underground, you people can let me know down below. If there's anybody else you guys want part of Azteca Underground, peace.